Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal Francis. As you can see, I already have most of my makeup on, except for my eye makeup. We're going to do the light green smoky eye, light smoky eye, that I did in my last few videos. The look that I had in the May Favorites video, and Carly Bible palette review. Oh, and the intro and swatches video to this palette, the Emily Edit by Makeup Revolution, the Wants palette. And also, I wanted to say, if you guys thought that I looked pretty bad in the last few videos, I had a migraine for days, basically all last week. So, for those of you that don't know, I suffer from major migraines, and they can be very debilitating. I basically was in the bed all last week. I had major issues. I'm not going to go into all of it because, it's just a woe is me kind of story, and let's do some makeup. How about it? So, I've already got my eyes primed with Milani eyeshadow primer, and I have set the primer with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus loose powder and translucent. And so right now I'm going to grab my Wet n Wild. It's just a really fluffy paddle brush. It's not round, it's paddly. And so I'm going to go into this color over here. This is, you guys are seeing all my stuff. This color here, which is Greateful. I'm going to go into Greatful with this Wet n Wild brush. And you can see here how it looks like I have gouged a hole here, nearly, not a hole, but I've gouged a little dip in the pan. And that's because I had to get past the top layer of powder. Hang on just a minute, my phone's ringing. Timing, right? Sorry, you guys. So rude of me. So, I've got my phone muted now, so now we can just get back to what we were doing. Okay, so I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to dab into Greatful, like that. You can see there's some out on the end of the brush. And if you watched the intro and swatches video, I talk about how this color, I had issues with this color. So, I'm going to try again. And see if it's going to be any better. I am not seeing a dadgum thing happening up here. Let me see here. For those of you that haven't watched the first video, these with swatches, well, especially the lighter frosted shades, but the frosted shades, and then some of the mattes, I had issues with trying to swatch them. And then the Greatful color, when I used it in the eye tutorial, in the eye look that I did for those videos, I had to get past that top layer of powder before it would act normal. So, I hope you guys can see me here. I'm going to use this mirror. That color is so light. So light. You guys may not can even see it on there. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I guess you can a little tiny bit. Gives me a little hope that so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And it's such a light green color. It really could be used as like a highlighter shade, like up here under the brow. Yes, it really could be used for up there. Let's see. But I wanted to create a green smoky eye that was a little more light, that you guys could wear to work if you wanted to. More daytime smoky eye with color. Really been seeing and being inspired by eye looks that are specifically for going to work. Been looking on Pinterest and, trying to get ideas, because for those of you that don't know, I'm disabled, and before my disability, I was a housewife, and not that I didn't work, regular jobs before I was married, but when I was married, I was a housewife. I'm still married. There's just, some stuff. Anyway, we won't get into that either. Anyway, I was a housewife for a long time, so pretty much I spent my time being able to create looks that I enjoyed, not just looks that I could wear to work, and then you have a glam look every, like when you're going to a Christmas party, or you're going to, Halloween party, whatever, a dinner out or whatever. I could basically wear whatever I wanted, and still do. And like, I can make an 80s punk rocker look, and I can create an 80s punk rocker look. And those are for those of you that are not aware, 80s music was, especially for women that were in music, their makeup was usually very loud and very, out there. And sometimes you'd see women with like blush, way up here, and, even coming up a little bit, or, they used blush as contour. When I say blush, I mean like this color blush, like really a dark berry pink color. Anyway, so they did all kinds of stuff, wild, bright neon colors, and I've noticed that kind of stuff is coming back into style a little bit. Okay, so let's move on a little bit. Let's use this brush. This is a Wet n Wild brush, and it's a flat packer type brush, shader brush. And we're going to go into Side Hustle here in the corner. Anyway, I have no problem wearing a very bright or odd makeup look if that's what I want to do. I don't have any problem with it, and I can really just, I really can just enjoy makeup. I have that privilege, and so, but I know my viewers probably don't have that luxury, and it is a luxury, and I know that. And so I would like to give you guys a little bit lighter, some different looks that you guys can incorporate into your daily, weekly routines without having, with color, without having to really be so limited, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I'm putting this side hustle on my lid and above the crease a little bit because my eyes are hooded. So I'm creating basically, again, my own crease. Okay. I know it doesn't look light, it doesn't look good yet, but we will get there. Promise we will get there. Just hang on. I had trouble swatching Side Hustle when I swatched it, but on the eyes, it's performing like a dream. So I'm just going to pack on this Side Hustle color. And I am creating a line here, but it's just because I want to be very specific about how far up I carry this dark green shade. I don't want it to go up too far. It's kind of a dark oak color. Smoky eyes tend to be very dark. And yes, this is getting pretty dark, darker than last time, but it's what you saw last time. That was lighter, and this color does pack some pigment. Okay, that's up quite a bit higher than this eye, so I'm going to bring this one up a little bit more. Okay. Okay. So now let's take again this brush, this Wet n Wild brush, that the Wet n Wild name is worn off of it because I've used it so much, because it's so wonderful. And we'll go back into Greatful. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend this top edge. I'm just going to blend that out. So that that line is not quite so harsh. And see how immediately it brings down that intense line and that intense color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Definitely what I'm looking for. Much lighter smokiness. Immediately a lot brighter. I mean a lot lighter. Sorry. Alright. Okay. It's okay that we got that color down a little bit, because now I'm going to use that shade Corduroy and line the under eyes with that shade. Let's not. First, let's go back to our packer brush and put a little more Side Hustle over here, because it's not quite as dark as the side. And you guys can just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth till you're happy and satisfied with the intensity of the color that you want. Now, I'm not going up here. I'm going to apply a highlight up there because that's what I do. That's what I like. Okay. So let's take this brush. This is an e.l.f. flat eyeliner brush. There you go. Maybe my hand will be still enough you guys can see. And it's just a flat brush. And we're going to go into this color down here, which is Corduroy. And I'm just going to tap it into the ends of the bristles. I want to make sure the ends of the bristles are getting the product. You don't want to lay it down on the flat sides and pull. You want to tap into the color like that. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line underneath this eye. I'm going to go all the way back to, you're going to want to make sure that you connect it with the top shadows. And then I'm going to go very close to the lash line. Very close to the lash line. And I'm going to go like 2/3 of the way in. But I really want that last part there, right here, to be a little bit lighter than out here. Okay. All right. Go back in. There we go. Okay. Go on this side. Well, looky there. When you tap the brush, it takes all the pigment off. It's good to know. It's like I said in the intro and swatches video to this palette, I believe that it's very important to learn how to use the palette, learn how the eyeshadows work and how they go on, how the color spreads, that kind of stuff. And you know, kind of how you can work with it. Okay, I'm going to take that same color. I'm going to line the top lashes. I'm not going to use eyeliner, just going to use powder. Just going to go halfway in. Lots of concentration. Okay. Alrighty. So now I am going to curl my lashes and apply mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I have my mascara on. I forgot inner corner highlight, so I'm going to take this lip brush that I never use for lips, and I'm going to go into this shade here, which is Oh Heavens, and I'm going to apply that to the inner corner. You guys can see what a difference that inner corner highlight business makes. And it does make a huge difference. I forgot to highlight all the way around. I forgot to highlight my brows too. We're gonna have to fix that. Have to fix it. Okay. So I'm gonna take my Kokie PoreFessional brush. That's just the it's the 627. That's what it is, the 627. And I'm going to go into the cream up here, and that's a matte shade. And I'm going to take it immediately underneath the arch, pull it just a little bit, and then the other direction. Follow the brow bone. For some reason, this little hair will not stay down for some reason. Sometimes you gotta get mean with them. Just run it up underneath there for the slightest of highlight. Not on that one. Put it in Oh Heavens again. Put it in the cream. There we go. For those of you that like a matte white for highlight, the cream shade here is super white. And it's matte. And I love that she included 2 highlight colors in this palette, one matte and one frosty. On camera, this one looks a little beige. It's not. It's just frosted. And I don't know why that it comes up so much lighter than the cream. But the cream is a white shade, completely white, where Oh Heavens is a little bit more pearl vanilla. So there's that. Okay, I think we're through. So that's the completed look. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy adding a little color and a little different look to your normal everyday work routines for you ladies that do go to work. I love you guys. And I will be looking forward to seeing you in the next video.